Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland. They've played well of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Tonight, an opportunity to continue that trend. And All-Star Weekend approaching, always a big stage, but how desirable is it today for players to be in a big market? Kenny, do you think that aspect is as important as it used to be?
Low 30. You want to be on good teams, great teams. That's more memorable.
I understand what you're saying, Kenny, but the big markets still have an attraction. Bright lights and that star power can help boost your profile and earning potential.
But no question.
Yeah, I mean,
they've been to the NBA
example.
Finals. No question. Another example. It doesn't hurt, man. If you have a great team, people know who you are.
Late night dining, huh?
Late night.
That's the barometer of big city.
Yeah,
late night
dining. Say, hey, go to Sacramento. See what time you can get a meal.
Hopefully this game a feast for the viewers as we turn it over to Kevin Harlan.
We're going to bring you an interconference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Sacramento. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
It seems like it's all coming together, guys. The coaching staff has gotten through to the players. Everybody is buying in, and it's a wonderful thing when the entire roster is on the same page.
It sure is, Greg. I mean, you've been on teams like that where everything was running smoothly. We knew that was the potential of this team, but they're living up to it and performing at a remarkably high level.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Green in at shooting guard. Kevin Love out there at Bekovic. Then there's Irving. And it's Hansen in at the small forward position. And it's the Kings with the ball. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Now here's Bekovic following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. And now Sacramento on the break. Anderson with the ball. No good from Booker.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Green against Stevenson. Green with a screen for Irving. Shot clock at 5. Full wide open look for Love. No good with the wing jumper.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Screen by Cousins. Stevenson kicks to Cousins. Anderson dishes to Booker. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Bekovic. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
The Kings have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Cousins with a screen on Irving. And Anderson has it in the corner. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
My goodness, can he elevate? That was absolutely one of the best of them.
Greg, it's what makes him one of the premier entertainers in the entire NBA.
Exactly.
Yeah, the fans are going to get their money's worth for sure when he's on the court, no matter which team they're rooting for.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Now here's Love. 17 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Green kicks to Love. He had a nice open look right there.
I like this composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Yes, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat. The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Sacramento with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Floats one. Out of handout. And they get it back.
All night with that G-Star.
The Kings shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And some changes here for the Kings. Jarnell Stokes comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Max subbed in for Lance Stevenson. Marcus Smart's checked in for Cleveland. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. For 3, Love. Sacramento grabs the miss. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
The inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the sticks.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Here's Anderson. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Dishes it to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Love kicks to Pekovic. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Here's Irving. The Kings getting the bucket. Now the pass to Hansen. Irving drives in. Here's Pekovic. No good off the back of the rim. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Anderson kicks to Stokes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Here's Irving. Can't get it to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Here's Booker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
He misses the free throw. No luck that time either. The Cavaliers trailing. Now Cleveland moving it up. It's tipped. McGarry with the steal. Kicks it to Booker. Shoots from the block. Can't hit. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of the game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
Here's Booker. After the Cavaliers pick up 3, here's McGarry. Great tee that time from Love.
Usually if he gets to the rim, He's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Back to Smith. Love with the screen for Smith. Feeds to Love. Here's Clayton. That's in there. Love with the assist. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. One ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Here's Freak now on being selected to his first All-Star game.
It's a huge honor, you know. I mean, I couldn't have an all-star kind of season without help from my fans, teammates, and my coaches. So I got to thank them for supporting me and, you know, helping me get to this point.
What do you think, Clark, about his all-star selection?
Well, I think it was deserved, Kevin. I mean, the all-star game is the who's who of the NBA, and you want your best guys front and center for that showcase, and he deserved it. He definitely qualified for it.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Cleveland, Green in a 2-guard. Smith is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Doyle in at the 4 spot.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets got the job done. He finished with 27 points, and as he had the typical big game assist-wise, finding open men to come away with a healthy assist total, numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And what a year it's been for Freak. It hasn't gone unnoticed as he'll be part of the All-Star game. What a dream come true for him.
And you certainly can't argue against Freak. He earned his spot on the All-Star squad, Kevin. Making that roster is one of the hardest things to do, and his play this year has been outstanding.
And a big part of this weekend for the players is just getting to hang out with their peers in a non-competitive environment. I think, Clark, that I heard Freak was invited to relax with some of the big guns.
Yeah, it was Freak, Curry, Harden, and Davis all hanging out this All-Star weekend. As much as these guys compete on the hardwood, it's kind of nice to get together within the fraternity of the league and just enjoy each other. Doesn't happen a lot, but it's kind of cool to see when it does.
And both free throws good for Green.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And he gets the bucket.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now, here's Green. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
They set the pick. Stevenson left side. Here's Purdue. They get a hand on it.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
They get the rebound, and he gets it to go. And now an 8-point Cavalier lead.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The feed to Cousins. No luck. Great D that time from Bekovic. Irving kicks to Smith. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And now look at DeMarcus Cousins, some numbers on him. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 5th in rebounding and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. I mean, you really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there.
And he makes the first. Anderson, he's checked in for Purdue. The Cavaliers making a switch here. J.R. Smith hits them both.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
So it's Sacramento now. It's a 10-point game. Anderson passes to Stevenson. Cousins dishes to Anderson. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Clock at 6. Stevenson. Again, the miss by the Kings.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And Sacramento has possession. Following the basket by Freak. Pass to Dennis to end the run. Here's Stokes. And he converts the layup.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Now, here is Irving. Last game he had 12. And Pekovic throws it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here's Irving following the basket by Lance Stevenson, and he gets it to go.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Cousins. A 20-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
While we're on a short break, we've got some time to break down the steal leaders at the shooting guard position over the last month. Freak, number 1.
You know, you watch him on a game-in, game-out basis, and he just puts on a clinic defensively, both in terms of effort and technique at that off-guard spot.
Well, it's a combination of the all-out effort and the flawless technique you just talked about. I mean, that's allowed him to climb that list. I mean, he's rightfully regarded as one of the league's toughest defenders.
Good. And that's 10 points for Nikola Pekovic.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
There's a screen. Now the dish to Stokes. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And he gets it to go. Booker's got 6.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Stevenson with it. Now Green defending. Dennis. And it's good. Walk through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really, they've backed off of working it inside. I mean, they haven't gotten it inside as much as they did earlier in the game, and I think they've got to get back to that.
McGarry's checked in for the Kings. Mack comes in for Lance Stevenson. The Kings have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. And that one misses.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
So it's Sacramento now, following the score by Cleveland. Pass to Anderson from the arc, but they recover it. McGarry, no luck.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Let's get the ball inside.
Pekovic with the screen for Smart. Green kicks to Pekovic, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Pekovic has been playing well. 10 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
He's off on the first. Sacramento making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. 1:09 left in the first half of the game. And Mack kicks to Anderson. Right wing. There's a good screen. Passes it to Booker. Wide open. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Here's McGarry. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The Cavaliers leading by 9. The drive by Green. He dishes it to Pekovic, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Mack. He feeds it to McGarry. And that's not going to go. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers lead by 11. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Okay, that was some strong work in the first half. Let's talk about what we got to do to keep this crowd out of the game. The main thing is that we had a very good half in terms of shot selection. We haven't forced anything. We've taken what the defense has given us, and it's led to a terrific shooting percentage. I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
All right, Sacramento, please.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Some fantastic numbers for Green. He's got 14 points and 6 assists. What touch he's got out there. He's hardly missed anything.
And really, the only thing you can do is try to keep the ball out of his hands.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Booker out there with Anderson. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Dennis in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Anderson can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant.
That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And stolen by Pekovic. The pass to Hansen.
Get the ball inside.
Outside, Green. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that one's good. Booker's got 8 points. Cleveland leading by 13. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Stevenson. And he gets it to go.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
He kicks it to Cousins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Love. The Kings have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight. 3 of 7.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Jarnell Stokes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Both free throws good from Cousins. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Green, the screen, off the pick. That's good from Pekovic on the assist by Love. 15 points for Nikola Pekovic.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
All right, Sacramento.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, well, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach during that last timeout. He was focused on their post play and was pleading with them to try to get the ball into the low post every trip down. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And let's see the leading three-point teams in the NBA. The Cavaliers, #1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. The Kings trail by 17. Dennis passes to Cousins. They set the pick. And here's Purdue. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And here are the Kings now, following the miss by Freak. Pass to Purdue. Screen by Cousins. Sacramento again missing.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
They swipe it. Dennis, guarded by Green. Off the pick. Stokes. And the layup is good. Stokes has got 9.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
We got to be more physical on defense.
Chance here, Kevin,
They are
see
getting
where the
to the middle of the
Cavaliers
floor.
currently rank in the NBA. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also #1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
Come on now, let's go.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Here is Purdue following the basket by Freak. 5 on the clock. And that one's good by Stevenson. Stevenson's got 6.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
There's the screen. Smith dishes to Green. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 82% accuracy. The Kings trail by 17. Dishes to Stevenson. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
And the wide open shot from Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Kings have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Stevenson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jarnell Stokes. That's his first foul.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
So both teams changing it up here. So it's the Cavaliers now. To the middle, out to Smith. Puts up a 3, and he gets it to go. Smith's got 10 points.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Green kicks to Love. The 10-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 6.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Here's Stokes. 9 points in the game so far. He was all alone on that one.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Love. The offensive rebound. Outside, Green. 1:21 left in the third quarter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his second personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Kings. Booker, he's checked in for Jarnell Stokes. And it's Anderson in for Purdue. Both free throws good from Love.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Here's Mack. He's got 7. Kicks to Booker. 6 to shoot. 13 feet away. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Sacramento with the ball. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Mack the pass to McGarry. Now here's Booker. He's guarded by Love. And the rejection by Love. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Here's McGarry. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second of the clock in that situation. Well done.
And the game
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Sacramento with the ball. Trailing by 17. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Nikola Pekovic. Kevin Love out there with Irving. And it's Clayton in at the shooting guard. Here's Mack. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Here's Cousins. They shoot again.
How about the night Cousins is having? He's got 8 points, and he's picked up 1 dime.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Sacramento, DeMarcus Cousins. 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. Green, he's checked in for Cleveland. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Drops it in from 14 feet away. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Green dishes to Love. Passes to Hansen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The feed to Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The dish to Irving. Pass to Green. Back to Irving. And again. It's Cleveland.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
And the Kings making a change here. Purdue's checked in. Smith checked in for the Cavaliers. The Kings trail by 17. Purdue the pass to Dennis. They double him with Irving. Stevenson with a clean look. Pekovic with the rebound. Pekovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside, Green. He dishes it to Pekovic, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's his first personal.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
The Kings have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Stevenson drives in, and that is good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
All alone. Pekovic with the rebound. Pekovic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And here's Green outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Here's Purdue, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go. What a top-notch game he's had in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep him there. All by himself, it looks like.
There's the pick. The pass to Stevenson. Here is Purdue. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Irving's got 3 rebounds now in this one. He feeds it to Green. Purdue with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And that one's good.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in the second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Irving kicks to Pekovic. Pass to Green, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Dennis. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Irving kicks to Green. But Trey and Irving with the basket on the assist from Green. Green's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. No good from Cousins. Irving dishes to Green. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Cousins. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'll tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
They're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra pass. Don't try to play hero ball and do it by yourself. That ends up leading to bad shots. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And that one's good.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special. Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
So both teams making some changes here.
Taking 2 shots.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Cleveland's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Passes it to Dort. J.R. Smith on the wing. Pekovic with a screen. Shot clock at 6. Smith the pass to Clayton. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mack grabs the miss.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
McGarry, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And, Greg, that's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Green. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And that one's good. 11 seconds left in the fourth. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
I don't know if I saw anything, but my teammates certainly did. They all did a fantastic job of finding their open spots on the floor. All I had to do was get the ball to them. That made my life easy.
Congratulations. Terrific job. Humble Kevin, even with a stellar effort.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.